Hey everybody, hey everyone, peace and love to everybody. Okay, well, I'm just making a quick clip because I want to explain the difference between, searching and seeking for happiness, and the difference between seeking happiness and seeking joy. There's a big difference. Um, how do I start? Okay, well, because let me just explain my experience. I noticed that no matter what I've done, so what it is, I feel like I've been tricked or duped, because all my life I've been taught that when we grow up or whatever we pursue in life, make sure that we're seeking to be happy. And I've been homeless for 6 years in the past, and even during my homelessness, I find myself to still be happy most of the times and full of joy. And I didn't understand. I mean, I did the work. I did the inner work. Clearing, healing my chakras, and trying to find self. Find my spirit, find my soul. The original me. The part of me that always feel pure and happy or joyful or at peace. So yeah, I'm on a swing, just having a good time on a Saturday, and it's a beautiful day outside. So basically, what I'm saying is that we can take time to chase happiness. When I finish college, or when I get that job, when I get a degree, I'm going to finally be happy. The thing about happiness is that happiness is temporary. Happiness is a temporary experience. It's an emotion. Just like you can get happy, you can become sad, you can become mad, and you can become happy again. So it's not about seeking happiness. Happiness comes from external stimuli. So everything that's coming from the outside, inside, creates this feeling of happiness. So for instance, I'm going to get paid Friday. When I get paid my check, I get happy. I'm going on a date, I get happy. Someone compliments me, I get happy. I won $1 million, I'm happy. I got a new job, I'm happy. I bought a new house, I'm happy. Anything that's coming from the outside is coming towards me is going to cause a state of happiness. But then when you have it, it doesn't matter what it is that you have or accomplish or any type of success, the happiness will go away, because happiness is just an emotion that comes and goes. Now, the difference between joy is something that's natural. I guess I would say it's an internal happiness that never goes away. Because what I did was I looked at my children, and which I'm separated by. It's been about 7 months I haven't seen my children, and every day I say positive that I'm one day I'm gonna rejoin, be reunited with my children, my wife, and my children, and I know it's gonna happen soon. So, but people say, "Wow, you haven't been around your family and you seem to be happy or joyful." I said, "Well, sometimes I become sad and happy because I'm not with them and I miss them, but my joy doesn't go away because every day in this moment in life, there's always something to feel joyful about. I always feel, I mean, just being myself and feeling good about who I am and being at peace with who I am and being satisfied with who I am creates a sense of joy. So pretty much joy, it comes from my experience, I mean, this is my truth. Joy comes from accepting yourself completely. That means I don't care if you're rich, if you're poor, what you have, what you don't have, your circumstance. Joy is just a natural thing that's going on within. I mean, that's the best way I can explain it. You don't have to seek joy. You don't have to look for it. It's already something within. And I look at my children and I always see them, they're always joyful, you know? And I did hear a quote that says, if you want to find God, I think it's in the Bible, I'm not sure, that if you want to find me or find God, come to me as a child. I said, well, children are full of joy. So joy must be the gateway to heaven or God or spirit. So instead of seeking happiness, which is temporary because it comes from things and external stimuli. So I remember when I used to drink alcohol, like, I said, oh, I'm about to buy me some alcohol, get drink on. I experienced happiness. Oh, I'm about to give me some weed, I'm about to get happy. But then it's like, it goes away. But then joy is like, regardless of what I have or don't have, or if I'm gonna drink, smoke, or party, I still feel joyful. I still feel good about who I am because I learned to accept who I am. And I know sometimes it's hard because people say, well, who am I? That's the secret question. Who am I? But once you find out who you are, and that you're not this personality, this skin, this face, this is going to turn to dust. This is temporary. Then the essence, your soul, your spirit, which has no size, which is infinite. The only reason why we think of size is because we're in this physical body. So I'm like, okay, I'm this size. So I connect with joy and my spirit because joy is infinite and it's abundant. It's forever. It's something that's already within us. That's taken away because we're taught to seek happiness. When I was a child in school, what do you want to do to be happy? You never said, what do you want to do to feel joyful every day? How to stay in your energy, because we all have our own spirit, our own energy, and that within that energy is full of joy. It's a natural thing to be joyful. Even if you're going through hard times, joy is pretty much looking internally and being at peace and satisfied with who you are. So I had to let go of the desire for my parents to for my parents to feel proud of me. Like, I need my parents to feel proud. That's desires. That causes more pain and suffering. So what I did was I said, well, I have to be proud of myself no matter what I've done. I have to be proud of myself for all my accomplishments, small or big. I'm not here to compare myself or to be better or higher than anybody. I'm not here for anybody to like me. I'm here to love and like myself first. Therefore, that relieves the problem of not being satisfied with myself. So I figured, man, I gotta be satisfied with who I am first, during my spiritual journey, which is still ongoing. I said, I gotta be satisfied with myself. I gotta figure out why I'm not happy. But that's because I wasn't happy with myself. I wasn't content with my being, which is the spiritual aspect of who I am. Since I recognize that I'm just a spiritual being encased, well, you could say, per se, encased in this physical body, then I need to find out that. I need to get in touch with the light that I am versus the thing that I am. Because my personality is only a result of my positive and negative experiences. So I had to let go of trying to be proud and accepted by anybody on this planet, and just realize that the Most High, God, whoever you want to call your high power, has already approved us. So God, the Most High, all, whoever you choose as high power, Jah, Yah, whoever, that's your belief, already has accepted us all, already see us all as beautiful, already see us all as accomplished. God is already happy that I am who I am. The Creator is happy and proud of who I am automatically, no matter what I've done. So because I think like that, I start feeling joy. I said, well, then why am I running out here trying to get people to like me or get someone to like me or accept me? What's the point? If I'm already accepted by the universe, God, all, the Most High, the universe is already proud of me, the angels, archangels, all the angels of the universe is already happy and proud of me, then why am I seeking to be proud, making my parents proud? Like, trying to make them proud is too much pressure. That's desire. That's causing pain and suffering. So I relieve myself. When I got to the heart chakra, forget it. I relieve myself of all grievances, all shame, regrets, guilt, remorse, all these emotional baggages. I'm not saying it was easy. It took years, but I was dedicated to just be happy with who I am, like the result of just who I am. Because I know that my physical body, my personality, of course, that my character is all temporary. It's not even real. The only reason I even have a personality or character is just to communicate with others. Like right now, I'm communicating with you because I have a personality. But I realized I'm not even that. So removing that left me in a sense of emptiness, in a sense of formlessness. Like Bruce Lee says, formlessness. And because I took away form, it allowed me to experience that we're all infinite beings. We're spiritual beings. We don't have no sides. We're infinite. And we're pure love, divine love. And we're pure. So even no matter what we do that's negative or bad or evil on this earth, at the end of the day, if you look back into spirit, into our being, we're all pure. We're all loved. We're all accepted. So I have to separate my humanity, because the part of me that's human, or the part of us that's human, is the flaw. That's a part of me that's, I don't really try to focus on much. I mean, I do my best to be who I am as a human, because I am who I am in terms of my character and my personality. And I just work on improving myself to become a better person. But my character flaws and who I am as a person, as a human, I learned to accept that. So therefore I removed the desire to be perfect and to be perfect in others' eyes, and even within myself, because I know I have a lot of flaws. There's times I'm selfish, I'm mean, I'm greedy, but that's the human part of me, and I accept that part of me as human as a flaw. So therefore I don't have to dwell in my humanity. So I sit above as a spiritual being in that sense. I keep my mind focused on, I'm just a spiritual being. At the end of the day, no matter what I do, if I'm rich, I'm poor, somebody laugh at my shoes, I don't know, I'm still a spiritual being. Yet the human part of me is the flaw. That's the part of me that I have all these desires. I want to be liked, loved, attention. I need to be approved. I need to be happy. That's not true. Happiness is a disease. Happiness comes and goes. I'm not saying don't try to be happy. Yes, try to be happy. Do what it takes to experience happiness. Do whatever. And the thing is, that's the scary part. People do things, and not people, but a lot of times the humanity, we do things to be happy. But then again, because we're seeking to be happy, we end up hurting ourselves and others, or mainly others, because we're trying to be happy. We're trying to fulfill something. So, for example, it could be someone that's very angry, and to them, being a bully makes them happy. So they're seeking happiness. So now they're going to be a bully, and they're going to hurt people, and that makes them happy. So seeking happiness, to me, I feel, is a disease. So I don't seek happiness. But whatever I experience or comes to me or whatever I do, I do things and I become happy or makes me happy. But I don't dwell on that because I know it's gonna go away. Like right now I'm on a swing. I'm like, being on the swing makes me happy. I feel like a little, a free child of happiness. I'm on a swing. That makes me very happy. But I know when I get off the swing, I'm kind of just gonna go back to being content and just be myself. But I'm always gonna be filled with joy. So I'm always gonna be laughing and trying to spread joy and love to everyone that's around me, because it's just something that we all have within us. I understand we've been through suffering and pain and anguish and abuse, and it's easier said than done. But that's only because I dedicate all my time. I'm gonna say that again. I dedicate my life. I'm obsessed, yeah, to healing. Like, I love it. I saw the benefits of healing, of letting go of pain and suffering, and grief. I had a best friend that died. I experienced abuse and abandonment issues. But I said, hold up. If I continue healing myself, I'm probably gonna feel joyful every day, because I'm not harboring and thinking about my pain. Because even though consciously, I may not be aware of where my thoughts are coming from, but subconsciously, all my pain and suffering and my anguish and the things I experienced as a child and years ago, my thoughts and my actions and movies are gonna be from there. And I found that out going into being conscious. I said, well, let me see what's going on in my subconscious mind, because whatever's running in my subconscious mind is creating my attitude and how I'm thinking and feeling and how I'm treating others. So I started to meditate and go to my chakras to see what's going on in my subconscious mind. I saw all this pain and anguish, and it took time to heal it. It did. I'm not gonna say I just woke up, And I used to imagine. I used to say, man, one day I'm gonna be so healed. When I woke up, I'm just gonna be like, and everything's just gonna be beautiful. Yes, to a certain degree, yes, but it takes a lot of inner work. And I realized that what others do, humanity, is we focus more on making money to look good on the outside, for appearance, to not really to feel joy, not to experience joy, just to look good for other people, just to be approved. And that was me. I'm not going to say that's everybody. And we focus on working out and getting in shape, looking sexy and pretty and all these different things, but we forget about the inside. We forget about the pain and trauma that needs to be exorcised and removed, or exorcism. I don't know what you call that. But you exercise the anguish and the pain. And then when you do that, also with working out and eating healthy, everybody wants to eat healthy and work out, but that's also to look good. Again, that's all physical. So I said, well, let me work on my spirit and see what happens. Maybe something within me is just going to just come out as bright and beautiful. And that's within us all, not just me. So I stopped seeking happiness because I know happiness is going to come and it's going to go. I don't have to seek it. It's just going to come and go. Every moment is a moment to experience some kind of happiness. But then again, whenever you experience or receive, the ego would never be satisfied. I say that again. The ego would never be satisfied. I tried. No matter how much sex I had, no matter how much weed I smoked, no matter how much I drank, So I said, okay, if my ego not gonna be satisfied, then I gotta shut him down or shut it down. I'm not the ego or the image that I think that I am. So that being said, I'm repeating myself. I have to gain control of my ego. Because I used to think that I was the ego. Whoever I thought I was supposed to be, whoever I thought I was or I am, who I was told to be by outside forces, TV, movies, the president, government, books, even other spiritual teachers. I had to figure out who I am, because I'm not the image that I want people to see. So once you step out the door, what do you want people to see? That's how I tested myself. Once I step out the door, what do I want people to see? What approval do I need? Do I need to be approved of good looking? Do I need to be approved as smart, as wise, as educated? Like I see people graduate from college and they put on a persona as I'm college material, and they act a certain way. They act like they're smarter or more accomplished than others, or whatever the case may be. But they think that's who they are. So I said, well, I need to catch myself. I need to step outside and look within, analyze my thoughts and say, okay, why am I thinking this? And that's how I became conscious of myself. I said, well, damn, I want people to see me as this, but then that this is not me. That's just and who I identify myself as. So now I don't identify myself as anything. I just be. I don't want people to see me as anything anymore. I used to, which is okay. It's a normal human process of being a human being. Now I'm just going to be. Like, if people see me as this, hey, that's just what they see. And I don't have to prove anything for people to see me as something or whatever that is I want people to see, because then that connects to pride and false pride. So I always heard, like during my meditation, you're trying to get rid of false pride, which is connected to ego. I said, I don't want to be prideful. I just want to be me. If people laugh at me and don't like me, I don't care. Like, I just want to be comfortable with my being, with myself, because I know at the end of the day, we're all pure spirits or spiritual beings and beyond. We're more than spirit. So I wanted to focus on that.